When did you get interested in Vipassana? How long has this been part of your life? And can you tell us a little bit about your journey with Vipassana?
So I lost my mother when I was very young. I was 13 years old and she was ailing for a while. She had a terrible disease and I saw her suffer as a young child and I was very, very attached to her. That kind of made me pensive and I lost my sleep and I never been good at sleeping ever since. So for 25 years, from that age 12 or 13, I was seriously seeking. I must also mention that when I was around 19, I went through a phase where I was very depressed. I didn't want to face the world. And because of the collection of books that my great father had, created for us, I picked up Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Gita Pravachan by Acharya Vinoba Bhave, and that influenced me tremendously. So this pursuit that came from an emotional distress became even more meaningful when Gita worked for me like magic. And I must share with your audience that my takeaway from Gita was that truth matters. So how there was a sense of falsehood that we want to project in our life, and once we drop that, how empowered you feel. So admitting your ignorance and admitting your status in life, that kind of was an explosion in my mind. And I turned from a middling kind of student to academically a very accomplished student. And that never left me, that, there is some rule in the world that truth is empowering, and so on. But so that pursuit became very serious, and I read into, Jain scriptures and Hindu scriptures and Upanishads and so on. And I found all of that very fascinating. But yet there were questions. So I enjoyed reading various shlokas from Upanishad or, some of the Jain scholars' work. But they didn't give me complete answers. So I had heard about Vipassana, for a while, but I could not go to the course. In 1989, I took my first course. And by the fifth day, everything started to make tremendous sense for me. So a lot of the principles and axioms that I had, memorized by heart and that inspired me, they suddenly came to life and like truth was on my palm. So those first 5 days of struggle and then, this enlightenment kind of situation that I experienced confirmed my Vipassana pursuit forever since. So it's now been close to 28 years and shortly I'll take my month-long course in Vipassana. So it's been extremely fulfilling as you know yourself, and you're a Vipassana meditator too, that how simple, how direct, how non-ritualistic that whole meditation practice is. And I have benefited immensely. I can probably say that I don't have any questions left to ask of the universe. I can probably see most of it. So it's been extremely good for me.